Eddie's a friend, you know, and Eddie's just doing his job as the promoter, you know, and I think that they all know that, and anybody who's been in the ring with Badou knows that Badou's just getting better and better. He's getting better and better, and these fights that, you know, he hadn't fought no chumps. You know, since he's become champion, he's fought some very, very good fighters, and come next Saturday night, it'll be no difference. James Degale will be another excellent fighter on his ledger. You know, it's a part of his legacy. It's a huge fight. It's a unification fight, and it's for all the marbles. And he has a tremendous platform with Showtime broadcasting the fight to show the world on why he's the best 168-pounder in the world. And come next Saturday night, he's going to prove that. I am 100% confident that he's not going to have no problems. James is talking about his style being. It's like, look, it's like this. Boxing is different. Talk don't win fights. Talk don't win fights. You got to get in there. You're going to have to figure him out. It's not going to be the other way around. You're going to be the one that's running around the ring, and Badou, him and his team has a tremendous plan in place to solve that puzzle. And again, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we see a knockout. Don't be surprised. But Badou stopping him.
I gotta say this, we're in a cutthroat business, boxing. Many times if a fighter doesn't win one fight, he's abandoned by everyone. What made you and Floyd believe in him so much, and he came back and he won the title and he's defended it numerous times now?
Well, very simple. Is that and I'm sure he can recall this, we had a discussion February 14th after the loss. You know, me and Floyd told him, pick your head up. We're going to get you right back. And don't focus on the get back. Because initially he was telling me, I wanted to get, you know, I said, don't forget that. That's not part of your, this is the way God, this is the plan. This is what happens in life. This was meant to happen. You know, we don't have to, we put it out there initially to try to, you know, work something out with that, and it didn't work. It was no need to force that. We had a bigger plan in place for him, and that's why we're here today. We put a couple fights in place, and we went down and pressed the opportunity to get the opportunity to fight Degale. We had to go in his backyard to do it. You know, him another
made me a better fighter.
Yeah, it's like no one ever thought that we was gonna come out of there with that WBC strap. No one ever thought that. You know, but we knew internally as our team that going down there what we had to do, and Badou went in there and beat him very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. And one thing I will say about Anthony is that he gave him his props. You know what I'm saying? It's like he realized that, yeah, he was very respectful. You know, he went in there and Badou did what he needed to do.
After the fight.
Yeah, after the fight. Yeah, but I mean, that's what happens. That's
but
what
everybody's
happens.
like that with Badou.
Yeah.
Like Jason right now, after the fight.
And the scary part of it is that, you know, I've said this, Floyd has said this a number of times, sometimes guys, they become better when they become champion. Because just for the simple things that matter, like getting a ride to the gym.
Yeah.
Having a roommate. You know what I'm saying? Can't do a lot of things because your financial situation ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so once you take all those things off of your mind and you are able to focus on the task at hand, then your job becomes easier. You know, he's able to get better, you know, because he's not worrying about the outside pressures. And, you know, I can't say enough about his wife, Yasmin. Come on over here, Yasmin. These two people, come on in. These two people right here are the reason why that he's having the success that he is. Is that I can't say enough as a fighter. You know, it's having that support system. That's everything, man. That's everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they're family, they're a team, they're one unit. And she's pulling for him, we're pulling for him, and he's fighting for his baby. You know what I'm saying? He's living the great American dream, and that's what life is about. That's what life is about. He's put in the work, and then he's going to benefit from it come next Saturday night. You know, it's like he's laying it all on the line, all on the line. And that's what life is about.
Leonard, you saw, obviously Floyd did all the right things to win the big fights. Are you seeing Badou do the same right things in camp to win this big fight?
Yeah, and obviously they're, you know, two totally different situations, two totally different fighters, you know, Floyd has given him a lot of great advice, you know, and the things that Badou has picked his brain about, the things that in the ring, you know, is so valuable, so valuable. Imagine that the best in the business, the best in the world, you're sitting there, you have 100% access to him to be able it's the simple little things, you know, when it comes to fighting a southpaw, little different things that people don't know and never know, you know, when it comes to how to play certain shots, angles, just the simple little things that make the difference in a big fight, you know what I'm saying? And I think that there will be no doubt come that night, the end of that night, who the best 168-pounder in the world.
Badou, if the first day you laced up a pair of gloves, someone would have told you that one day you'll be WBC champion, working with Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe, what would you have told them?
That's my goal.
You pictured it from day one?
Nah, small step. First, I wanted to become Swedish national champion, then go to the World Championship, to the Olympics, turn pro. No, small steps.
You guys have had world champions before, but what would it mean to have Mayweather Promotions' first unified champion?
It means everything.
Yeah.
It means everything. Like I said, we're pulling for this dude, not just for the boxing part. He's a good dude.